Hello, I hope you guys can hear me. I hope you can hear me. Because the last time I was doing this, uh, StreamYard was being an asshole. Shakreen Black, can you hear me, brother? Can you say yay or nay? I've been trying to fix this because I did do a live, believe it or not. And I had to put it in the files, man. Can you hear me? Someone say, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm Gucci. Ooh, all right. That means I can get this party started quickly. Now, uno momento, dude. Oh, right. We are back in stride again. All right, dudes. All right. So, welcome. Hey, you. Hi, everyone. It is officially my first live of 2024 or 2025, excuse me, 2025. Thanks, dude. You always support. I appreciate you. Appreciate all of you guys. The one, two, three, 10 of you. You know what? Thing is, like, I don't use this as being like combative and stuff. I use this because I just want to talk to people and have fun. Hi, how are you guys? Why am I up on a Saturday night doing all this? Well, because I had a great Saturday day, but things have been changing. Life has been 2025 really can just have a bunch of big that's how but we're only in 6 months. So, but hello everyone. Hi, Deborah, thank you. Thank you for coming over. Hi, always. Shakreen Black. Hello, hello, you guys. Yeah, so I try to do I think it was last week I tried to do a StreamYard, because I haven't been on here since 2024. So I try to do something in StreamYard. You too, StreamYard. I used to pay StreamYard all the time for about like since I want to say from 2021 to last year. My StreamYard bill was ridiculous, only for them to raise everything only to get worse. There was no improvements. They just was like they got shittier. So, excuse me. So, yeah, I'm on the free StreamYards. They're probably going to be like, fuck you, bitch. We're going to get, you're talking, this is bad marketing. By the way, StreamYard has been doing bad marketing. So the fact of the matter is, like, you honestly, $45 a month, only no improvements, only to get worse. Hello, let me be the Karen for the StreamYard. Uh, you guys suck. There's no improvements. Fuck y'all. That's why there's other things going out there that are as competitors for StreamYard. So whatever. But hi, happy Juneteenth weekend. Hold on, let me do this. Happy Juneteenth weekend, y'all. Um, so much going on. I actually worked some Juneteenth events last weekend, so shout out. I've been in the mix of it. We have our parade this weekend. Also, there was some stuff going on here where I live. So shout out, dude. Dude, thank you. Ta- I'll take it. No, but yeah, it's been busy. It's been moments of trying not to read the news or try to block certain things that always have these things about the administration. The administration. To always just bring your joy down. But you know, What I will say this much. Shout out, happy summer happy summer solstice. Hey, hey. Just pretend like we're playing like summer, summer, summertime. Just to sit back and unwind. School is out and it's sort of a buzz. Back then, I didn't really know what it was. Okay, we're done. I'm going to take my suburban black ass out of rhyming and trying to be like, anyway. But yeah, happy summer solstice. Happy Juneteenth. Happy June birthdays. All you Leos coming through. It's about to be the change of that season and all that fun stuff. And it's, dude, it doesn't matter. We're in the Trump administration. Everything is retrograde. And let me get into my politics. So from what I've been hearing, I ignored the news today because I know that history is repeating ourselves. Oh my God. Is this 2001, 2, 3? Weapons of no mass weapons of no mass destruction. Weapons of no mass destruction. Weapons of no mass destruction. Weapons of oh, mission accomplished. This shit, dude, this is the same shit I was protesting right after I got out of high school into college. Why are we doing a 20-year review of like we're gonna attack the wrong country and we're doing it for not even for because of stupidity, man. Stupidity. And by the way, it just hello. Are we back in the George W. Bush? Because I hated him, but I hate Trump more. But everyone's been calling. Here's the fun factor about okay, for those who don't know, who don't watch the news. So basically, our dear leader, Orange Fuck, is starting to rev up the war with Iran. Not because we have any involvement, it's because of Bibi in Israel. I'm gonna leave it alone. There's conflict, and shout out to my Palestinian brothers and sisters, um, and everyone in the Middle East. I'm actually part Middle East. Well, my great two greats is from Saudi Arabia, but all right. The point is, this is the same guy, the president, or this fat bastard that we call the president, was actually against the war. The same thing that he's doing, he was against back in the early 2000s. And he would call like I think he would call like Howard Stern and a bunch of New York City people that how he would critique the George W. Bush era. There's so many like radio shows of this guy that we call our Orange Stain, who was not for this, only for him to do the same thing that he was. So which makes you want to say the fact of the matter is like, dude, this ain't about war. This is all ego. War has always been about ego, but this right here, this because what is happening is America is going to become a target for stuff to happen because that guy that 70 million people voted for, though now I'm starting to think that our voting system was tampered in November. I'm starting to feel that. I'm starting to think that. And plus, Elon, shout out to you snitching on yourself high off ketamine. I really start to think that. I like the way my numbers drop when I talk about politics because no one ever likes, yeah, politics. Yeah. No one ever likes, I know. But how much lemon can you guys talk about? Dude, everyone in everyone in the sector is talking about lemon, 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 lemon. Dude, it's boring, man. So I'd rather talk about my politricks and politics rather than talk about Lemon's 16-hour live because he fell asleep on the majority of it, or the fact that the I did not watch the Untalented show. I did not watch Lemon's Untalented. I didn't watch any of that shit because I don't give a fuck. Because it's going to be the same, the same kind of like, hey, I can see the drama build up already, like the binary build up, the money thing. I'm bored. It's boring. It's boring. And Lemon is right, and I really hate myself for saying this. Oh, you talk about his Lemon, it's so boring. And look at me, I'm talking about that. But I do want to talk about Brian. I do want to talk about Brian. Everyone's touching on Lemon. That's boring. Brian needs to be talked about. And I love me some Brian. But I think this is not just about that. This is about the power of the tongue. Let's just, this is that segment. The power of the tongue, you guys. How people need to be careful what they say, how they use their words. Listen, I'm not the best at dragging. I don't. I usually like to use people's intellect, intellect. Um, I like to drag their lack of education or they're too much of education. They're stupid. Um, I don't like racists. I don't like homophobics. I don't like sexist pricks. I don't like xenophobes. I don't. But again, in the beef sector, this whole um, arena of stuff, all those things come up. That is correct. But with all that dialogue and the beefing, the words that we use, the things, um, is you got to be cautious with certain things that you say. For example, I've learned that, well, not learned, but the power of the tongue is very, very heavy. One thing I don't like to do colorists or make fun of, within our community. I don't make fun of our brothers. I don't make fun of us. I don't do that. I don't do kids. I don't do dead either because I feel like, the dead are those are people that we love and, anyway, that's how I fight. But you also have to say be cautious about wishing. Using words of power. That's actually what this whole thing. The reason why I wanted to come on here was because words do equal into power. And I just find it so sad that a lot of people don't realize that the power of the tongue and those words and don't, as you're trying to heal and get better, you don't want to put that energy out there because with that energy comes that negative energy and you're going to get eaten alive, dude. There's so much. Oh man. But everyone's talking about, oh my God, lemon. Oh my God. Oh my God, there's so much lemon stuff. Hold on. Lemon. Oh my I'm bored. I'm so bored. I'm really bored. I've actually this is I like to drop down in the chats once in a while just to be like, unfortunately, Lemon's platform is just like, it's underwhelming for me. I'm bored. It's not, and the fact that he even has that "See you next Thursday" Brina back, which didn't know until just being around like YouTube cameras, chat, that he's bringing around. First of all, being obsessed with a woman that has 9 kids and says the N word, but 9 kids at under the age of 35. Oh my God. Is that something that is violent? Is that sexy? I don't think that's sexy. I don't, but if it is, whatever. To each their own. But God bless. Um so I don't even go over there. And I'm actually really bored. I'm getting really bored with all of it, you know. It's Here's the thing. It certain things. Sorry, I'm taking my uh verb hair tie out, but I got it locked in there. Um Binary's cool, but he's boring to an extent. And when I'm not talking about the fact that he's boring because he's intelligent. I'm talking about he's boring because as someone that sees his game and play and stuff, I already know what the outcome is going to be. For the rest of y'all, have fun. For the rest, um, I have been intrigued with that whole Jay Wilson with the what's the Castro again. That's boring, but that's domestic violence too, and that is some really bad. Like it's all dark. It's all dark, you guys. But we all like darkness. And hey, Daquan, hey man. Oh, and please hit my Cash App. That's my Cash App at the scroll. It's $ wee 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 woo. So you don't have to if you don't want to. It's just whatever. But I'm just saying that getting bored with certain things in all sectors, other than like the political stuff. Like I've seen certain people from the beef sector, like always in T.S. Madison's and Storm and just other. I think what it is, right? Oh, thanks, man. Just read that comment. Um, I think my focus is because the real world is turning into so much at a quick rate. I have to be on top of things and even enjoying like kiki and bullshit. It's not even interesting bullshit. It isn't. It's not even interesting bullshit because this shit show that we call life is a little bit more interesting, and on top of that, entertaining and scary because it is affecting us. And I'm wondering if that is why a lot of the content has become stagnant because real life is really happening. Though, let me stir, reel that back in. Because there's some things I have to say about certain people. And here, before I do that, actually, fuck it, excuse me. Rest row. Rest row. There is something about that brother that just gives me. I knew my thing is this. As someone that is also in an interracial marriage, I don't use that as an excuse for being a sellout. Is what I'm trying to say. And I'm sorry, it just feels that way a little bit. And because the thing is, like, going and listen, dude, I've been out the country many times over. And one thing is for sure is you don't have to make friends by trying to tell another demographic of a culture to say the N word. That's weird, dude. And plus, I grew up in a predominantly white town before I moved to St. Louis back in the 90s. And I wasn't playing that game. None of I would, what? Dude, and someone asked him on Juneteenth, because I was on for at least an hour or two. I've been monit I've been monitoring my time. And someone asked you, "Hey, do you celebrate Juneteenth?" That should be you're like, "Yeah." He from Georgia, right? You black. I mean, Juneteenth is not political. It's a part of history. And he said something like, "I don't want to be political right now." What the fuck? That's not being political, man. That's just a celebration of our ancestors being free from slavery. We, th- th- but slavery is politics. But being black, point blank, period, is politics. So when people like, it's really when people say that, oh, I don't want to talk politics. But if you look like me or something, it is going to get political. I'm sorry, but politics doesn't mean for some of the people, they think politics is a party, like if we're talking about the Democrats and Republicans. No, I'm just talking about a holiday. But the thing is, some of us have gotten so estupido where politics means about like we're talking about a party. No, politics is geez, bipartisan. Politics is bipartisan. That's how it originally was supposed to be. But 2015, because this, oh my God, there's like, oh my God, there's dogs or coyotes howling. Sorry, I just got distracted by coyotes, I think. Yeah, those are coyotes. um, listen, the guy gives me, I don't, he gives me like Clarence Thomas. And also, if you're going to insult the man's wife and culture, Koreans are, stop, please. There's a lot of different Asian communities. Please do not disrespect the Asian culture. It's really weird. I don't like that either. That's something that, I mean, I will say that, dude, sometimes we take it to another level where it's like insulting people, but you can't even get the fact of where that person is from. Don't do that because we don't like it when it happens to us. That's what I don't like. It really it makes us look like, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, but no one cares politics. But yeah, that's how I feel about Restro. Binary, just whatever. Dude, he's an opportunist. Duh. So many of you. Bored. I'm bored, do you guys? It's boring, Sydney. It's very fucking boring. It is really boring. And I don't trust binary either. I don't listen, I don't trust a lot of people. It's but I just love the fact that all these women and all of them, and I'm gonna come out, Bizarro, you, mhm. I don't even see your strategy, but good for you. Stop calling people mal-identified when anyway. Uh, but it's boring. There, I think, and I think that's a good thing because maybe it's boring because there's so much going on. Like, you got the P. Diddy case. Now we get R. Kelly almost getting poisoned to death. It's a very interesting one. I'm going to go back to that very quickly. We have, oh my God, the Las Vegas that everyone now just forgot about. The YouTubers, was it Sin City and Dilly or something? And then we still have people wanting to meet up. Come up, meet up, so I can beat you up. That's so weird. After the whole Las Vegas thing, for those who don't know, there was two YouTubers, Sin City and was it Jenny? I could be wrong. His wife name was Bubbly. I remember that. But basically, small content creators that were under 10,000 subscribers, only for them to, because Sin City was loco en the cabeza, and he lived in Vegas, and he always had this thing about like trying to hold Vegas like the mafia, like you got to come through me to shoot in Vegas on the strip, whatever. Only for uh, Bubbly and her partner, her husband, to get ended on the strip. Uh, that was 2 weeks ago, coming up this Monday, which was the biggest uh, YouTube news, only to have people still acting that same way. And these are people that they didn't have 50, 30, 40 subscribers. They had under 10. I have almost 2,000 subscribers. I ain't gonna fight for that shit. Like, but the whole a couple died, and also Sin City and some of his co-works, they were very prejudiced, very anti-black. That's not being talked about. That's not being talked about, is it? No, it's not. It's not talk. The anti-blackness about that whole thing is not being talked about. I'm looking for my baby. Whole other dynamic. I don't know the whole story completely. What I know is from what I did do like that whole week, find out who, what, where these people from, what, how it happened. But I also, Manny, thank you. No, I'm not drunk again. Obvious. If I was drunk again, I wouldn't be able to do this. Legal code. Why are you here? Fuck off. But yes, Julie Finney, Bubbly. Yeah, I don't like you. Um, but and yet, even in the sector that I play around with, you got dudes trying to like meet up and talk all that jive shit. I'm like, dude, and some of these people don't even have channels. That's the even weirder part. They don't even have a channel. This is why I have not been YouTube obsessed about going live since probably since 2023, 2022. Because it's not, first of all, I didn't get that much support. And also, the way I talk and the way I can be, and all some of my lies, yeah, I was stoned and not should have been on here. That's for sure. But it's I listen. These people are killing over silly stuff. It is weird. So freaking weird, man. It is weird. And kind of saw it coming back in during COVID. I mean, I've been on YouTube. I have a YouTube channel. Oh, shout out if you want to see me from the 2000s when uh 2005, 2006, look up Woogie Town. You are definitely on that monkey. Oh, we've got a fuck face. You are definitely on that monkey oil. I don't know what a monkey oil is, but what I will say is I think you should eat it, suck it, shove it up your ass. And I don't know a monkey oil. What is a monkey oil? And by the way, George Washington is an immigrant. Just want to let you know. you George Washington is an immigrant. He's not from these parts. Just want to say that. My bad. Ooh. Sorry. Fuck off. Anyway, I don't take this seriously this much. Um, I think I'm not even that interested. I don't know why this trunk popped on my live. What? This trunk, oh my God. What is this trunk? First of all, hi, I had an edible. You don't have to. I like the fact that everyone is thinking that there's intoxication involved when you've seen some of my lives where but that is, yeah, it's Woogie Town. You can find it. I am going to block you fuckers. I don't like you people who keep coming in saying that, like, ooh. The thing is, on these lives, I'll tell you that I'm really drunk and fucked up. But the fact that you like to use this right now when I'm actually trying to have dialogue, you're going to be blocked. So, suck my clit. Anyway. Oh, reasons why I don't take this shit serious. That. Moments like that. And plus, it's interesting, it's fun, but I have a lot of things going on. Oh, the perverts are coming in, dude. Look at all the perverts coming in. I just had this is what it's like being a woman, a female content creator. You get comments like, I'm rock hard right now. Dude, maybe you should put your dick out and put some rock on it and smash it. See what happens. See how hard you are. That's really gross. Weird. Anyway, so this kind of stuff comes with the content creator, and I don't even know these people. These are just randos that were just here. So just imagine the fact of being and hanging around and being obviously on it, being in the beef black or Mo3 sector. And I don't even like to even put myself in a sector anyway. Because that means I'm not, that's like saying I'm Catholic. I was raised Catholic, but that don't mean I am. See that how you get it. I mean, anyway. But I'm just bored. It's boring. Someone smash it. While seeing you live is like saying it goes stupid. Because I've been in the beef sector, I've been doing other things. I haven't been wrestling in the black sector. Too much I mean, too much misogyny and homophobia in the black sector. Mm-mm, I don't like that. Uh-uh. Too many men that are just problematic. Mm-mm. But I found a bunch of too many women who think like, hence the male identified thing, that are problematic. There's also that. Um, I'm not liberal, I'm progressive. What? I've never called myself a liberal, progressive, which means move forward. Dude, I'm not saying anything out of the ordinary. I am a woman. I have to feel these things. I go through these things every day. What the fuck? What kind of question is that? Really? What is Is it okay to be a wait, it is okay to be a wild straight woman and wild. What does that mean? Oh, here we go. I am going to ban you. I don't like people like you. You need to get the fuck out of here. Emily, you don't I don't even like people get your motherfucking ass out of here with your white supremacy. Go on get. Jesus. All the weirdos are coming out. You white supremacists, you misogynists. What the fuck? I didn't even say anything wrong, and yet this is Trump's America. You fuckers voted for this. Not my 92% ass. But anyway, it's all I was saying, some really just really down stuff. But hence why I like my low numbers. I'll take them. Because the rest of you people that are disgusting and that want to put that in my chat or think that I have that mindset, you got another thing coming, dude. Wow, you're a liberal. I just need to get that out. I don't like that comment either. I don't. Wow. Well, so I just gonna let you guys know I'm going to be working a Juneteenth parade tomorrow. So yay, still on the Juneteenth thing. And it's going to be a great Sunday. And it's also my friend's 40th birthday. So I got Juneteenth and my friend's 40th birthday. Yay. So I got the best of both worlds. Mm. But it's nice chit chatting with you. I'm actually hungry. I smoked that joint before I got on and I got the munchies. So, um, this was great. This was our first chit chat of 2025. Happy summer solstice. Solstice. Happy summer solstice. First day of summer, officially, in other words. And yeah, and to all the haters that came through, thank you. Make sure that you give me a thumbs up after you leave your ignorant comments and then some. Other than that, I wish you the best, the breasts, and everything. Au revoir. So long, farewell. I'll meet you in the end. So long, farewell. I'll get you in the end. So long, farewell. I'll meet you in the end. So long, farewell. Oh, hold on. Before I end it, I have to say, someone saved the show last night. That girl knows who she is. And I talked about her earlier, so You know who you are. You saved the show. It was sucking, but you saved it from not sucking. But I don't that show is boring. I'm bored. I'm bored, man. All right. Bye. I'm out. That kid loves cake. Get out of here. Get out. Get out.